Hello, guys. I'm going to commentate the next match in Dune monthly. So let's make sure everything is all right. So here we go. The match is about to begin. I can see Joe Black and Cream. Only two players are streaming. But it's fine. I believe Angelera is not streaming because he has some luck problems typically with in-game. Okay, they went for a restart. Okay, Karina is playing typical Irulan and Fenrik. Uh, yeah, and Krim is going to play Ramallah plus Stilgar, which is which seems to be probably the strongest consular composition for Fremen after the last update. Oh, thank you, Krim. He asked other players also to stream. Okay. So let's see if he has that special siege for knowledge. I just saw that he started trading with different ones, so I think it means that he doesn't have it. It's very bad for Freeman not to have this siege for +4 knowledge. Yeah, he doesn't have it, unfortunately. I can see he has one siege for bonus from the treaties, which is quite useless, and another treaty to probably make operations cost less. But he has some features very close to his main base. Probably it makes sense for him to go for native customs just to make cheaper annexation of these territories. There is one siege in the special. I think this is Moondew Valley in the north, which is called Karmur. Well, it's Riches quite close. Okay, it's already like two specials very close to his main. I wonder if he will just rush variable trinkets to go for passive hegemony. Probably. We will see. Okay, let's look at corrino player. Oh, he also has a really good spawn. Just look at this space cruiser rack and is it Great Volcaner in the south? Probably it looks like this is like a really good specials, especially Great Volcano for Carina. Yeah, this territory alone can solve all fuel problems for them for the rest of the game. He doesn't need even that fuel to the left. Basically, I think he will just go pillage it right now. No, he's going here. Oh, maybe this is not fuel territory. Maybe I'm wrong. We will see. But it looks like he's going to pillage this territory, surprisingly. Because he doesn't have authority to take anything right now. Yeah, he's pillaging it. Maybe this is the territory for Pleskrit or something like that. In this case, it would make sense to just go for pillaging here. Okay, let's get back to the Freeman. So far, he's going for eco tax. I think it's tier 1 yellow, right? Or maybe tier 2 already if he is going for to detect all spice territories. He's quite close to Atreides. So it might so happen that they will be like natural enemies in this case, like in the struggle for expansion. Okay, let's get back to Karina a little bit. I wonder how much does Freeman produce authority? +6 right now. I didn't pay attention to his. Oh, he doesn't have his first billion, of course, in the main base because it's only 16th of of the month one. So yeah, Araki's secrets, then Freeman solidarity. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I often start with Freeman Solidarity first if there are good features and I really want to rush alliances with those features. But in this case, Freeman wasn't so lucky with them and he didn't get that special siege for +4 knowledge. Okay, but he one of his Kulon caravans is going for the worm nest. Basically, it is the second one. So with Freeman, like you, at least 4 colon caravans gives you now +2 extra knowledge, which is a really good buff. But I don't think that it is like broken or something, because in comparison with Atreides Paul, one siege alone gives you +2, and to get +4, you need like 2 sieges for Atreides, and for Freeman you need like 4 spices, which is very difficult to get. Yeah, I expect some pillaging activity from him, maybe for this spice territory. I don't think he's going to take it in the nearest future. Let's see if water subsidies will be approved, and if someone will capture Polar Thing. This might be a Karina player, by the way. I'm not sure about the positioning of the village inside Polar Thing, if it will be comfortable for him to protect it later, but his main base is not too far away from the Polar Thing. Oh, I see. It's not very convenient because like the village in itself inside the Polar Thing is on the opposite side. So it's not so easy. I don't know about you guys, but I found it quite difficult to play with Karina without, like with one spice at least. Like with that boost from Irulan, you really need two or three to support big upkeep army and um, like to be more successful with that. Okay, we are moving a little bit closer to the moment when we will see the first major buildings in not major buildings buildings in the main base. So let's try to fix what they are going for. Okay, Angelair here is playing Harkonnen. Let's um, call again all the players. Joe Black playing Corrino, Cream playing Harkonnen, and U12 playing Atreides. Very good, strong factions. Everybody is very competitive. I mean, in terms of factions choices, and players also very experienced, have a lot of tickets. So it's going to be a competitive match. Okay, so it looks like Karina is going for tier 2 eco and military techs, which is always beneficial to have early game. And pillaging some territories close to Harkonnen, which is very greedy. Yeah, so Harkonnen is not happy about it. Look at his composition, guys. It's uh, 6 gunners. I can see they're talking to each other. Angelero says to Karina, why did he put -1 on him? Uh, or maybe he used the scope effect instead of Freeman. So he's not happy about it, but they made peace so far. Yeah, I definitely think that Harkonnen is not interested in the early aggression with Karina player because Karina faction is so damn strong, especially with these artillery drones against Harkonnen. At least from my experience, I believe there is some counterplay, and not all players figured out yet how to play with Harkonnen, which is definitely uh, good at killing everything in melee fights, at least. I mean, what concerns ground units. But this Angelair composition with 6 gunners is quite interesting. We don't see something like this often. I have Jessica and can offer research agreement. Okay, so it looks like Atreides wants to make this treaties with Corrina, which is absolutely beneficial for both of them. Karina doesn't have money for the first building in the main base, so maybe I missed it because yeah, no. He built. I believe it's Harvest Works, guys, right? I mean, this is a boost for his harvesting teams, if I'm not wrong. In this case, he kind like he is really interested in capturing a lot of spice territories, like to benefit from his extra crew, with harvesters with extra crew. So far, he has just two, and one of them, I think he's not happy that Harkonnen took that spice fields really close to his main base. Okay, let's pay some attention to the Freeman. So far, he's playing with three spice fields, and it's not the richest spawn to tell the truth for Freeman. Like he has access just to three spice fields, and this is not huge. At least he has one special worm nest, which is very good. But on the other hand, there are a lot of specials, at least three or four, that he can get access to, and maybe in this case he could just focus on the special regions because crafts workshops really would give him a big bonus for the late game. But he needs to solve his eco problems first, and it's not going to be that easy for him. So let's see who will get diplomatic congresses. You spy on them yesterday. So far, what I can see from Freeman and Corina players, they just don't prioritize special territories a lot, which makes sense because it's much more important to solve economic issues first. And particularly these territories do not help a lot in solving these problems. The second building for Karina is administrative hall, as far as I see. I don't know. I don't think that like it's extremely beneficial building for Karina because it gives you percentage, 30%, right, from your total authority production, and your total authority production is not the best one. So you will get maximum like 1.2 authority, which is not huge.
Hello.
Hello.
They're playing a tournament, man. You might want to mute.
Who are you talking to, sorry?
Nothing. Just the guy that came in. Sorry. Ignore me.
Okay, guys, let's continue. What do we have here? We have plus 94 salary production and 95 salary, 95 spice production for corrino player. I wonder how much Freeman is producing here right now with his 3 harvesting teams. Yeah, you see. So even with warm nest, Freeman gets less spice than corrino. Just look at this. He gets plus 82. Yes, his harvesting teams have no crew, but still he has a warm nest and it's like 3 spices. Let's see if Karina has all the crew in spices, just to compare this spice production. It's already 105. Okay, he just went for the pillage. Yes, he has a full crew in his first harvester, and I believe he also has full crew in the second because he went for that special building with like harvesting teams, how it's called, something like that, which decreases your cost for adding crew to your harvesters, basically. He might probably lose some of his units here. Oh, no, very lucky for him. Everything is fine. Pillage was successful. Now he's taking this fuel territory, which is important for Karina, because without fuel, Karina is not so strong. But maybe we underestimate the gameplay of Karina, like, Vincincia, a lot of conscripts, and also incinerators. I think a few starts maybe. I think still there is a lot of potential even against the main bases. Yesterday I played with Corina a little bit, and if you let the incinerators deal a lot of damage to the main bases, it's so easy to get those stacks that increase your damage against the main base. So yeah, I think this might work as well. Okay, Karina with 5k hegemony going for triple yellow. Freeman, meanwhile, already 8.5 because he captured that well of the Richters. Yes, it's good. And I wonder if he will try to go here for the deep desert. I think no, basically. It will be so difficult to kill Karina in the south, and It will give a lot of space and time to other players to benefit from this. Okay, hegemony rejected for special territories because, as we noticed, Corrino doesn't have a single one yet. So that's why he is not interested in. This is quite a strong resolution, by the way, which gives early game 500 per each special. It's also hegemony points that cannot be taken away. And imagine having like 3 special regions at this point, and everybody else will have less. And you will get this 1.5k hegemony immediately without any real costs. So if you are not going for hegemony, you have kind of decline it for sure. I hope, guys, you're playing. You don't hear me right now. Yeah, you have to mute me if you hear me. But I hope you are not using this information for your own favor. So let's continue. What can we do? There is no spectator mode in the game, but we still want to commentate and enjoy some good matches. I see that Freeman might take that special territory with fuel if he has native customs, because native customs give such a big discount for annexation. It's minus 30% from the overall cost of annexation. Or maybe he will save it for like late game capture, for the spike. What he's doing now, I think he's want to go for double cap. Yeah, he's waiting to get some extra authority points to start taking that special that he's holding right now. Oh, maybe it's different, guys. He's holding it because he's afraid of Corrino main base drop, right? Uh, he doesn't want to take the special territory right now, but he's just afraid of Corrino main base drop. Yeah, that's for sure. And it makes sense because nobody wants to, like, even if you can win, it is going to cost you so much defending from that Corrino base drop. And we know that this guy, Joe Black, he already used this strat in the tournament, like base dropping other players, and he was successful in it basically. Of course, this is a little bit more, to put it mildly, experience and stronger lobby, but still, let's not exclude this opportunity. Just look at the crazy number of crew members which are possible for Corrino. Yeah, it's it's 6 crew. Corrino is very aggressive with his pillaging play. I like it because if you have like 43 units, 43 CP army, you kind of have to pillage all of these. Otherwise, it's not beneficial for you. You need to start aggression, pillage somebody, or just use your units. Okay, pillage will be available like in 0.1 days. It's already available. Here he can start. Freeman is going to take that special, which is also very. So it looks like there is a potential point for escalation in the polar sink. And Atreides broke the treaty with Freeman. He wants to. I know what has happened. He wants to peacefully annex it, but I don't know. Atreides could just have waited when the pillaging is over and then take it peacefully. Maybe he also wants to punish Corrino for his aggression. Yeah, I think so. Because he saw like he could beat him, and now Corrino has lost all his manpower. So this is the punishment for too aggressive pillaging. It was very close to Atreides. And now Atreides is taking the polar sink, and I think this is the right play for him because look at how close another village to it. He will place missile turrets in both of these territories, so he will be absolutely capable of protecting. Just look at this Harkonnen composition, guys. You saw that? It's almost only gunners there. I saw that a lot of players playing like this before the last update, when or maybe the update before the last, when they fixed extra AoE damage from different units, including gunners. But is it really so efficient, this AoE damage from gunners? It will be really interesting to see how effective this might be in real fight. Okay, Freeman is already with 3 special, and he has 1 more in the north. So 4 specials, it's like enough, trust me, to go for hegemony win con. And as you can see, Freeman already has 21 hegemony production. It means that he has a crafts workshops, and so he's going to have even more really soon. And I think Corrino doesn't have 10k yet. Yeah, uh, 6.2. I don't know if he can afford taking this one because he has pillaged that territory, that special. You remember? Um, yeah, he wants to take for double cap of 2 specials, which would let him to catch up with other players in terms of hegemony. Unfortunately, we cannot see here Harkonnen and Atreides game plan because they are not streaming and because of some kind of problems. But we can judge also from the number of specials. I see a lot of expansion from Atreides. He captured the Polar Sink. Atreides is always quite good in expansion because like this peaceful annexation is so beneficial. You can get the discount minus 20% or something, I believe, from the total cost of annexation, which is extremely huge. And also, it's so convenient to take some distant territories for them. Yeah, it's double cap, right? Not really, not really. He cannot afford double cap right now. I wonder how much he needed for that another special to make this work. Yeah, that loss of all units of manpower really hurted Karina and slowed him down. But he has 3k and he basically can already drop his second main base. He's infiltrating, by the way, Freeman, which is really kind of threat to him because like imagine killing Freeman here for Corrino would give him access to some specials. The question where the next main base is going to be dropped for Corrino, because he definitely cannot wait for the end of assassination to drop his second main base, because it's going to take a while until it happens, and he needs to just keep building stuff. Just look at this. Freeman has captured one of the agents of Karina and wants 4K salary if he want to get it back. It's so funny. It's so cool gameplay. Uh, do you think it's a decent price, guys, for your agent, for your captured agent, like 4K salary? I think it's huge. I think it's huge. So yeah, Karina refused basically from the generous offer. Uh, Freeman player managed to get 2 free assassins from the lance rat, maybe to make sure that like Karina doesn't get it. So Angelera just texting to Freeman that they are going to lose politically. Let's pay attention in the next lance rat to the lance rat standing points. We can check, by the way, what is lance trend standing of Corrino player, and especially we need to keep an eye on Atreides, because this faction is so good in politics. Yes, Corrino is quite active in political standing points. He already made the 360. It's month 4. It's very fast. So month 5, he's going to be probably eligible for governor. So he went for assassination gameplay. I wonder if he will go for tier 4 blue, because with 10 agents, I don't think that you can successfully assassinate 2 uh, players simultaneously for sure. Otherwise, you will not have like those information levels in other non-faction fields like lance rat, which is really important if you want to be able to use like good operations, like those bombardment operation, which is maybe the strongest in the game right now. Where is your main base? Freeman is asking Karina, and Karina didn't drop his main base yet, so there is still uh, an intrigue about it. Where is it going to be, guys? Because like this Joe Black player, he might go for some aggressive. Okay, he's choosing the point right now. He wants to take the middle, to take something for. He kind of desperately looking for a good option. But main dropping his main base close to Harkonnen like this starts means they start war immediately. But I don't see a lot of good specials here. If he is really going to win with hegemony. Oh shit, he just wasn't in time a little bit. You see, Angelo started pillaging that one before he dropped it. You can drop it after the pillage, man. Okay, you dropped it now. Okay, it means he will contest the spice territory. It means he will contest like at least 3 territories of Harkonnen, and I wonder how good those gunners are against the main bases, right? And this is really dangerous. I don't think that I would dare to place a base like this against Harkonnen in this stage of the game. I mean, like Harkonnen is one of the best in killing bases, right? So as soon as you just lose one fight, your base may be easily killed. Of course, corrino is very good in fighting, but so it will depend on the fights, basically, who will win and who will start taking advantage in manpower production, who will start dominating, that one will win. And the question, if corrino like takes control of this Harkonnen territory, will it really help him to win the game? Because I don't see a lot of specials here. Maybe he just want to go for main base kill and to get option for the third base. But in order to get this, he needs to be in conflict with Harkonnen. As far as I found out from my last game with corrino, like at least for 50 days or something. Only in this case he will get this third main base as well. If you know it's different, text it here, guys, in the comments. $11.5k hegemony for corrino. Let's check the Fremen player. Yeah, Fremen is basically fighting right now. It's a good time to check what's going on. He's fighting with Atreides. He's making a lot of passive hegemony, like for this stage of the game, 33. It's very decent amount. And I think Freeman will win this. Just look at how many Fedaykin and Freeman warriors he has. Oh shit, that was very unfortunate worm for Cream. And also those missile turret from the main base, it really hurts. He lost 3 units to the worm. If he manages to like slow down on Atreides here, kill his main base, it's really good strat for him to win with hegemony. Because now he knows that Harkonnen will be dizzy with corrino, and he can just focus on Atreides. Because if he like focus on corrino instead, it will give advantage to Atreides to do whatever he wants. Atreides has still a lot of space to expand. So I think this is the right choice for him to focus Atreides instead. I think he will be successful in that liberation. He has siege really close to the point where he liberates Atreides Plascrete territory. Corrino is pillaging the siege at the moment. Let's see how much money he can make from this. Almost 3k. It's a lot. It's huge. Very well. The spice ratio is good, but imagine how much more Corrino would make, like without with a few more spice fields. Okay, Atreides now starts forcing treaties with other players, so he kind of faced 2v1, 3v1 even here, surprisingly. Like, look at this. How is it going on? All those gunners, are they that effective here? I see that Angelair is playing with Raban. Yeah, Atreides' army beaten by some executioners and a big bunch of gunners, basically. So they kind of agreed first to push Atreides. Maybe he had a dangerous amount of hegemony or something. But everything is good for Freeman in this case. Because like these two guys, they will fight each other anyway really soon. And Freeman will have a lot of space to expand.
Morning, folks.
Okay, so inside Rebellion ability worked out. And now Freeman. Oh, he wants to like attack Corrino, maybe pillage the renegade base here. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is going for the pillage. Interesting. I love those Freeman players that pillage their own sieges. But there are a lot of kind of useless sieges, to be honest. This is not the worst option to go for. And he's kind of low on salary at the moment. It's only 300
Please
salary. Let's mute some of the players. Oh, this renegade base, they give so much resources. Like, I mean, Karina is not happy about Freeman taking this here right now. This is very dangerous. I mean, there is a worm thumper here, and okay, worm has ended. Everything is fine. So after the tax, Freeman is going to be close to 20k hegemony. So I think we don't see hegemony of Atreides and of Harkonnen, but I suspect that Freeman is a leader right now, hegemony-wise. His only problem is economy. With 3 spice fields, he cannot sell a lot of spice. their spice sell price isn't high as well, and yeah, that's why he need to pillage something. Those renegade bases, maybe even go for some sietures later. And don't forget, he has that Mundiueli region, which he is especially holding it behind for the late game spike. With native customs, he will have minus 30% authority cost to take it. So it looks really scary for other players. Mm. But Atreides managed to save Polar Sink and the Spice territory somehow. It's really surprising how he did that. We can see players are fighting over opportunity to pillage sietures to make some money. This Harkonnen and corrino player. It's definitely not going to be an easy base kill in this match for Karina, and he doesn't have a lot of special, so hegemony, it will be not so easy for him to catch up with Fremen. We will see. Okay, now Freeman is liberating some stuff from Atreides. I see, he decided to do it himself. He's using the raid from the siege. Uh, Now Freeman can get one raid per one siege, not more. So this option was nerfed significantly. Okay, Atreides, I know what happened. Atreides is just using force entreaties, I think, against Karina player before as well. I would really love to see influence production of Atreides, and let's pay attention to the lens standing of him. Boys just wanna raid. Yes, let them raid. Why did you nerf Freeman so much? Okay, Freeman violated the peace. I like this faction because maybe he's the only one who can kind of ignore this uh, truces that Artorides is spamming every time. But the problem is that his eco is quite low. He cannot sell price anymore because of that debuff from Traitor. He's going to 0. Um, but somehow he really needs to liberate the two territories. It's important. He should have betrayed him earlier, maybe. He wouldn't have lost the progress of the liberation in those Polar Sync and that Spice Close. Okay, let's uh, see what's going in politics. Yes, Arthritis has 500 Lanceret standing. Harkonnen is trying to go for politics as well because he realized that guys are very aggressive in Garona gameplay. Yes, Karina, as we noticed before, was infiltrating everybody. So now he can focus on someone specifically. By the way, yes, you can get this 3 knowledge. Good job, 20. Now he's producing +2 guild favor, which is quite late, by the way. I mean, mm, with that spacing guild. Thank you for the follow, guys. With that spacing guild branch so close, he could get his chronos really early. It's really interesting. Like you see, Karina dropped his second base in the middle of Harkonnen territory, which is really scary. Any moment, Harkonnen can betray and just rush his second main base. And at the same time, he kind of have to go after Fremen player. So he's not in the best positioning because he realized maybe that Fremen is much closer to winning than Harkonnen. That's why he changed his plans. But Freeman did his job. He is still low on salary, but he liberated 2 territories from Atreides. Now he will warm right to the Corrino and give him a fight. Uh, let's see, Corrino army composition. Freeman has a lot of Fedaykin units, 2 skirmishers, a few Freeman warriors, a decent melee army with a lot of tanks. Oh, he decided not to use all forces and just to yes, because Carino army basically retreated, and that makes sense. He was going to use this Kronos as an airfield here, but if he will be in time, this is a big question. It doesn't look good for Carino. Let's check if he has a bombardment operation. No, he doesn't have it. Yeah, he's not in the range of the airfield yet. He might lose his Kronos. Okay, now he's committing for this. Now he's teleporting over there. Uh, there is a renegade base deployment here. Okay, Worm has come, just the best timing. Also has eaten a bunch of Karina units, but not so many. It's fine. Unfortunately, Karina doesn't have artillery drones against but I'm not sure. Like against Freeman, these artillery drones are not so good sometimes. Yeah, some extra food for Shaihulut. It's going to be extremely difficult for Corina to win here because reinforcement will come so fast for Freeman. Yes, he's losing some CP. He's already at 45. Uh, Corina, you have to use your supply drop. I don't know what happened. I think a lot of units just died of the supply deficit over there, and Karina didn't use supply drop. That's very unfortunate. He lost his whole army. Kronos is also going to die. So yeah, Freeman is going to feel very good himself. Now Harkonnen also realized that, and he's going to attack Freeman as well. Like everybody is going after the Freeman now, since they weakened Atreides before. I'm really curious to see the result of this combat between Harkonnen and Freeman with this Fedaykin composition. Because as I found myself, it's not so easy to find as Freeman against Harkonnen with the right composition, with a lot of executioners and Cerberuses. So yeah, you see, Freeman is kind of scary, and he waited for 63 CP army before he is going to give him a fight here. Harkonnen also lost a lot of units before. I'm sure it's not like full CP army. Maybe he has some reinforcement close. Okay, new Dune Governor is already on the agenda. We have two eligible factions, and players kind of have to give it to Harkonnen now, because if they give it to Atreides, it's too dangerous. He can just over-dominate the Lancelot in this case. So very clever move from Angelera. I mean, he could just be not eligible for governor, and in this case, everybody would decline. But you see, Freeman didn't vote for him. Freeman doesn't care. Okay, Arthritis didn't believe even that he can win, and other players gave it to Harkonnen. I mean, I believe this is corrino player who also voted for him. The problem will happen the next Lancerat if also Governor will be on the agenda, and if Atreides will be the only one eligible, every player will have to vote for him. Of course, if there would be no loss of rights. But loss of rights will be, because yeah, there is no speaker still in this game, so they're fine, more or less. Okay, Freeman have a win here because yeah, I believe it's not full CP army for the Hark. Karin is struggling. He lost his full CP army twice. He's now negative in salary. He has just 2 spices. His second main base drop wasn't like the most successful one. And yeah, it's not the easiest game for him for sure. Okay, we just saw that it seemed to be that Harkonnen has a lot of hegemony also, apart from Freeman. 21k hegemony for Freeman, but like I'm 100% sure that Freeman will also hide his hegemony with research center, which is quite easy to do. Being Freeman now, you can just turn off one of your siege alliances. Of course, you have if you have your research center there and not in your main base. So in reality, the difference between Freeman and Harkonnen is like not 1k, not 2k hegemony as we can see here, but I think it is around 3.5k hegemony difference between these two players. So Freeman is really dominating here in terms of hegemony, in terms of expansion. He didn't lose a single territory yet. He's just very weak in the land threat. This is the problem for him. But as long as other players will counter each other there, he will just be the biggest threat. If loss of rights doesn't come, don't worry, guys. Loss of rights will come, right? There is no speaker in this game, and Cream is kind of talking about the danger of governor. But loss of rights will appear. Okay, Harkonnen decided to commit. That was I was talking about that. I believe not the best choice of the territory for main base drop. Yeah, he's just committing, going for a base kill. I can see also Lanceret Garen attacking Harkonnen base right now. Yes. Okay, he killed like 2/3 of the main base of the Corrino, and maybe he can even secure this kill with these crazy executioners with a lot of stacks if they don't die of the supply. I think, yeah, this base is dead. If not this time, just one more attack and it's over. Yeah, no more second or third main base for Corrina. It will be really difficult for him to recover after this. But imagine if he will get now that special resolution to heal his main base, because the ground is going to be in like 2 days, right? Uh, Freeman keeps benefiting from the situation, is trying to weaken Harkonnen so he cannot attack him later, to make it even more difficult for him. So yeah, I would really bet on Freeman here in this game for the win. And guys, and meanwhile, Karina decided to commit for the base kill of Atreides, while Karina almost destroyed his base and now trying to stop liberation of Freeman. To stop Freeman from liberating his territories. He could be successful. He just okay. He always has defense breaches. He has defense sabotage. He just needs also this bombardment operation. He needs a little bit more units. Yes, loss of rights. Who would doubt it? Okay, what would happen now? Loss of rights will be approved, and Atreides will take speaker, I think. Oh no, Karina voted for himself for the speaker, so no loss of rights. What? But who is going to decline it? Imagine Harkonnen will win it right now as governor. Support loss, please. No. Karina didn't. Okay, let me see the results. Oh, guys, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, somehow they declined a governor. They are clicking so fast between windows. It's really difficult to see what's going on in the lens thread. Freeman even have lost all of his units here. Wow, I'm surprised. Also, he used Incite Rebellion resolution because Freeman even sacrificed his authority just to slow down everybody. Yeah, it makes sense. And imagine it's Karina trying to kill Harkonnen also stops Freeman from liberating Harkonnen territory. It's so difficult to understand all these alliances. Yeah, it's a reasonable question of Freeman. Why wouldn't you want that liberated? Uh, I understand. Like it's so difficult for Karina to understand what he's going to do and what would be better for him. On the one hand, he wants Harkonnen dead, but he's so scared by Freeman hegemony, which is absolutely reasonable. So he also wants to deal some damage to him. Meanwhile, Harkonnen is managing to not to be too behind after Freeman. But I suspect that he doesn't have that he has research center differently from Freeman. So yeah, that's the difference. Atreides is doing a good job here. Yeah, if he will take control of the polar thing, it will really hurt Freeman. Let's see. I think yeah. Okay, Freeman is in time. He doesn't have a full CP army. He has around like 45 CP. Atreides had to win this fight. He just doesn't have enough of units himself. He doesn't have a missile turret, I believe, even in the spice territory. I don't see it right now. Okay, and he forced truce. That's why he will lose all the progress of annexation, all annexation progress of Polar Sync. Yeah, Atreides really needs to have better military. I don't know. Maybe he invested too much into blue. Like this politics threat, when you use a lot of forest treaties, it works as long as you dominate in the lobby. As long as you have to attack somebody else, it stops working. I mean, look at the situation. What does it give this forest treaty to Atreides? He just saved a couple of units and he didn't take the polar sink anyway. So I'm surprised. How is this main base of Karina is still alive? And he even managed to take one more spice finally. And now Karina is going to go for hegemony passively. It's never late with this kind of win condition, right? Okay, very interesting, very interesting. I think Harkonnen will just get his executioners soon and will kill this Imperial base real fast. the question probably when Freeman can win with his spike hedge, because now he will pay the tax. It's 1k extra hegemony with research center even more. So it's around 25 already. Uh, Freeman has one more special behind. It's around 2k. So it's already like 27. And imagine with the research center for overall hegemony production, he's at 29k approximately after this tax. I want to see if he already captured that Moon Freeman player behind of his main base. Okay, awesome. We want you to be in the fight also. Why are you standing? Why are you looking at this fight? Awesome. You can give buffs to these guys. You can make damage. Look at this Freeman hero who just ignores combat. Yes, here he goes. Also, we have altar not too far away. I know it's easy to notice a lot of mistakes when you're commenting, and it's so tough to do everything right when you're in game. So we have Dune governorship on the agenda again. Uh, I believe Corrino voted for himself. Okay, it was just preliminary voting, right? Not sure. Maybe he didn't go for governor yet. Okay, Freeman didn't even look. Oh, he could easily have taken that governor, and he already had speaker, Karina. Maybe it was your best chance to do something. So as we calculated before, guys, 25k hegemony for Freeman after the text, and you see that Mundu Valley is free. He has also another neutral territories close to his main base, which is not going to cost a lot of authority. So the question, if Freeman can win even before the next tax paid here, let's calculate it once again. 1.6k from special, 600 from like imagine he takes two non-specials. It's 1.2k from them, so it's 2.8 plus research center buff. It's like 2.8. It's already 29k. Yes, it's GG. It's GG for sure. Like everything what Freeman needs to do now, he needs to win this fight against Atreides, fortify a little bit, and take his special and like one or two neutrals. Two non-special territories will give him the win for sure. I mean, of course, if he's hiding hegemony with his research center. Let's check what's going on with our uh, Karina Harkonnen war. Yes, I believe the base of Karina destroyed, but also the base of Harkonnen is almost destroyed as has almost been destroyed as well. Like these are probably two one of the best, probably two best factions in main base killing. So they are murdering each other. Oh no, no, Corrino base is still alive. I'm surprised why Harkonnen didn't kill it. He just sent two executioners over there to deal some damage. He obviously didn't have the time, but Corrino is really low on manpower right now. His manpower production is plus 14. It's low, and yeah, he has a big trouble. I think Harkonnen will be able to finish that base finally. But yeah, very decent play from Corrina. He was able to deal so much damage to Harkonnen in this situation. And this also works for the Fremen, who just needs to deal with the Atreides, which is not easy, obviously, in this patch. Hakon пишет, I'm fighting Corrina, it's over, stop it, come liberate middle, all of you. Okay, Freeman is going for it, what we just discussed. So he's taking this neutral, this non-special close to his main base. That one he will get with a big discount from native customs. So yes, I believe that's it. Like, because we didn't calculate the passive hegemony as well, and this is going to be just enough, I think, to win. Yeah, Cream is playing the Freeman. Show us your research center, man, please. Where it is. Don't hide it from us. So he went for double cap. $27.8. Okay, research center is not going to give him victory right away, but after the tax or with passive hegemony, he's going to win for sure. Or maybe he didn't turn off his siege alliance with research center, and he's not hiding. It's really tough to understand. Like just watching other players' streams, like such details about what they are doing. So let's see our situation with Karina Harkonnen war. Karina just really wants to. They guys just want each other dead. It's often what happened in multiplayer. Like there are such wars that you cannot not just stop easily. Never. Even if you like players start understanding that both of them lose, like there is no way back. Someone needs to die. Yeah, I met many. This is a lot of emotions, you know. uh, uh, okay, somebody upvoted judge instead of Dune governorship. Dune governorship is not win condition here because everybody has so much of influence. I start suspecting that Freeman doesn't have hidden hegemony because he would just use it right away. Oh no, it's so painful. Look at this. Corrino lost all his stuff to the worm. Okay, and yes, he did it. The spike with the research center from the Fremen player. Good job. This is what we waited for.
Yeah, they were kind of stuck in a war down there.
Let's go to the lobby, talk to the players, unmute everybody. So GG guys.
GG.
Yeah, we were waiting for your research center. Did you, Cream, by the way, did you place your research center in the siege? I believe, right?
In one of the sieges, yeah.
Yeah. We were waiting for you to turn it on because like you already had your victory. I believe you just pressed the button, right? And you got
Well, I was really poor at the end, and you can see tax. I won before tax hit, so that means the research center was enough to put me over.
Yeah, you won before the tax, basically. Yeah, you kind of struggle with eco, and I noticed that Karina producing more spice than Freeman. Like with two harvesters, he basically was producing more than Freeman with 3. But you didn't have
Right.
crew early on. Maybe that also affected. But still, you
I built an early military factory, so it was really expensive.
Oh,
Plus
early
every
military factory. Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
that's huge
yeah, 'cause
investment.
I knew I was gonna be fighting a lot, and I knew that I was gonna have struggles economically, so I was trying to go over there and take out the renegade base just so I would have enough money to build a research center. And then Atreides betrayed me because I had just voted myself into diplomatic Congress, but he betrayed me. I think that was his third time betraying me.
I see. I see.
But
Angela
the
left the
Dav
lobby.
network was enough to
I,
get me a research center.
okay, man. I see Angela left the lobby. I think the guys are very disappointed because of that lone war that happened where Karina dropped his main base. And they were kind of stuck in that never-ending war. And
Yeah.
I was, by the way, Joe Black, are you here?
Я.
Как по-русски задать или как по-английски? Как?
Ну, мне кажется, давай, если тебе не сложно, ну, задавай по-английски, а
Ага,
потом, если что, я
хорошо.
попытаюсь ответить на по-русски.
Договорились.
Мгм.
So, why did you choose that positioning of your second main base in the Harkonnen territory? I saw that you didn't have like a huge number of options where to put it, but did you want to go for the main base kill of Harkonnen base?
На самом деле, ну, у меня здесь какая позиция? У меня всего лишь рядом две этих было
I'll
особенности.
translate.
Ну, две особенности, ну, особенных этих региона. Я подумал, блин, ну, куда? Вот сюда вот ставить, вот, ну, и сейчас я трансляцию экрана включу.
Ага.
То есть у меня была...
Я могу переводить, как ты говоришь.
Ну да,
Ага,
вот,
давай, да,
я на это и рассчитывал.
помогайте мне, ребят.
То есть вот, я думал вот сюда поставить, но я испугался, что, блин, ну, на меня просто пойдут слева и направо
Ага,
люди.
ну
То есть,
да,
блин,
логично.
Вот, поэтому тут-то выгодно очень, вот эта позиция очень для меня
Очень
была,
выгодно.
ну,
Видишь,
приятная.
ты,
Да,
может быть, мог бы тут на гегемонию претендовать, да, то есть как-то, если бы,
да.
да.
Ну, я боялся, что вот пойдет вот две армии, и они спилят. Я вот даже увидел одна армия, когда... кстати, когда на меня Харконнен пошел, просто, ну, вы видите, да, видели там, кто смотрел сколько у меня хп осталось.
Мгм.
Это просто вот бесконечная жизнь. Но тут был баг, я не знаю, ты откомментировал его, нет?
Ага.
Из-за того, что у них было мало хп у экзекуторов, мои сардукары, они просто спамили мне влияние за это. То есть, ну, это баг, очевидно, то, что они...
Не понял, как
А?
почему спамили
Ну,
влияние?
ну смотри,
Ты
вот у
убивал их,
меня
да? Ты
вкачана
убивал
казнь,
их каждого, да?
прокола казнь у меня просто.
Ага.
Из-за того, что у них лоу хп. Это не должно было так работать. Ты видел у меня, я офигел, у меня просто бум, столб
Мгм.
влияния просто улетел в космос,
Так,
и все.
давай немножко переведем, да, сейчас.
Давай, ага.
So, Corrino was kind of scared to place his second main base in the middle because he was afraid of other players pushing him very hard there, close to the polar thing. Also, it was maybe more beneficial for him if he wanted to go for hegemony.
Yeah. Mhm.
So also there was some kind of a bug where he started getting a lot of influence from those executioners with low health. I didn't fix it because maybe I was watching that Atreides Fremen war that was happening meanwhile, and yeah. So, but so, did you want to kill Harkonnen base? Did you plan it? Like,
Нет,
нет?
у меня не было никакого желания его базу как-то это. Он просто, ну, скинул, как это, мир, и все, и пошел в атаку на меня. Я такой, блин, думаю, ну это вообще попадало. Сейчас базу лишусь, и я вообще с игры просто выпадаю, потому что
Мгм.
мне очень проблематично будет по армии. У меня армия будет самая... Ой-ой-ой, это кто тут? Армия будет очень слаба, ну, потому что у меня там тройка красных, и все, и я, то
Мгм.
есть, думаю, ну, и что мне делать, типа,
Okay, so the
и...
answer,
Мгм.
Karina didn't even plan to like to go for the base kill of Harkonnen. But how didn't Harkonnen kill your base? Like you had no health there. How did you manage to save it?
Ты имеешь в виду свою базу как спас,
Да,
правильно?
да, да.
Да я не знаю, ну, просто там
Тут
оставался,
800
но...
хп, то есть это же все просто.
Не, ну, там было чуть больше 800, там было около
Ага. Но все
1500.
равно
То есть,
это считай
ну,
ничего.
да, ну, да, я вот поэтому уже посчитал, что в любом случае мне надо что-то с Харконнином предпринимать. Я поэтому и пошел в наглую, что, ну, с ним сражаться, потому что я понимал, что если я сейчас оставлю эту базу его главную, то он просто мне снесет, и все, я ничего не смогу сделать. Ему это на руку будет в любом случае. То есть я, да, по идее, по логике, конечно, я должен был его отпустить и пойти тормозить Фримана втроем. Но в то же время, в любой момент он мне мог вот базу снести
Ну, он,
и
конечно, он
себе
бы
это...
снес. Она, по сути, да.
Да,
Я вообще
то
удивлен,
есть
как ты
я,
мог, ну, тут как бы так сражаться
And
эффективно. Да-да.
ну, вот я про что и говорю. То есть я отставал по этим, ну, по Чоаму, потому что у меня всего лишь 2 Харвестера было. И мне, ну, экспандиться куда-то надо было, я не видел.
Okay, I see. So very
Ага,
complicated games. I think like when
да.
Karina is waits too long for his second main base, then he doesn't have like too many options, right? Where to put it. And in this case, uh, it just so happens that that main drops like without any options meant war with Harkonnen, like of course, and that was really good for the Freeman player. Yeah,
can I say something?
yes.
Uh, Joe, if I say it in English, will you understand me?
Ну да, да, да. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
look, can you go to the map in the northeast? To the north?
М,
На север и на восток.
Ну,
На сам край, on the
не,
north.
я
Карт-
понимаю, ну, что ты
Карточку
хотел
покажи,
сказать?
пожалуйста. Can you show the map?
Ну,
No, to the northeast. Show them, like scroll to the northeast of the map. Yeah, okay.
вот сюда.
Okay, so
Ага.
basically the way I took my villages here, there was 3 regions that were special regions in between one region. So he could only drop me if he was going to drop me to the region to the south of my main and to that region to the northeast. So I don't know if you guys paid attention, but
Yes,
I took
yes.
the
We, we,
region.
we, we were watching this. Yes, I paid
Yeah,
attention to this.
yeah, I took that region to the northeast and I camped one soldier, and that was it. And that was for me. That was like, okay, I know now he only has three options. He can either drop a bunker, or he can drop Harkonnen, or he can drop Atreides. I was completely safe for the rest of the game as far as not worrying about a base drop. And so I knew that there was going to be a war if he didn't go bunker. There was going to be a war between him and another faction, and I was going to use it. Like, I don't know if you saw when I went down to start liberating Harkonnen villages when they were fighting. Like, I was going to use that opportunity to start messing up somebody else.
Yeah, that was a good move also.
I got really good map. I mean, look, I know I won, but a lot of it has to do with RNG and the map spawn that I got. My economy wasn't amazing, but I
How
had a really good map.
Sorry, how many specials you had in the end? 5 or 4? I believe.
So I had the
Два,
Worm's Nest, the
два,
Mundu
3,
Vale, the Obs Mountain, Polar
4.
Sink.
А,
Yeah,
нет, подожди.
I think
Да,
and I think I
4.
had 5
You can.
5?
or 4.
Подо-
5 or 4,
Нет,
I don't know.
4.
No,
Ну,
5.
смотри.
5.
А
Polar
где?
Sink, Observatory Mountain, Worm's
Раз,
Nest,
два,
Well of Riches, and
3.
Mundu Vale.
Да, sorry.
Yes, 5 it's
5.
more than enough, yeah,
That's
for
a lot.
sure.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's,
lot.
it's crazy amount.
Ну вот, и, кстати, это вот как раз к прошлой игре, когда я играл за Фримана, там тоже у меня вокруг меня просто эти Special Regions
Okay,
были.
the question is to both of you guys. We couldn't see what was going on for Harkonnen and Atreides because they were not streaming. And the moment when you attacked streaming one, Atreides was he like dominating in hegemony, or like what was the reason?
I had no idea. I had no idea they were going to attack him. I just wanted to liberate. I just wanted to start harassing him because I don't want, like, if the other two guys are fighting, why wouldn't I harass him? You know, why do I want him to just hang out? And so I just started liberating him to the top left because there was a siege up there, and it was to my fortune that they were kind of like targeting him in the middle. I didn't coordinate that. I didn't message them at all. It just kind of happened.
I see. So, Joe Black, why did you support that attack against Atreides? I mean, you also was, I believe, attacking him at some point, right?
Ну, он на меня напал, это так, чисто
Uh-huh.
поддержать, так сказать.
Revenge for that Polar Sink pillage. Yeah, I remember that was really unfortunate for you. You like lost a lot of CP when Atreides here hit you.
Yes. Ну, в общем, ну, так-то, вот если бы не напал бы Харконнен, вот, ну, это вот, если вопросы будут, еще задавайте. Если бы он не напал вот на эту базу, я бы его никогда бы не трогал. Вот он напал, я уже все понял, что, ну, блин, у меня опции, он сам выбрал это. Я не знаю, конечно, у него там, как я понял по игре, я не знаю, чат смотрели, нет, он немножко сгорел с этого. Но он сам это сделал. То есть я не мог как-то против этого пойти по-другому.
Okay, I see. So Harkonnen started killing the main base of Corrino first. Maybe it wasn't a good move. Even I think I would do the same because, like, naturally, like every player, when you see Corrino base close to you, you understand like it's war and you have to kill it. But in this case, maybe you need to kind of sacrifice your own interest to prolong the game to still have some chances. Who knows?
Ну, тут, в общем, да, как бы игра, конечно, уже заканчивалась, я понимал это тоже, что мне эта вторая база, она, может, и не сильно бы сраляла, но по армии я бы тогда бы не... Меня любой бы переезжал. Потому что по-любому там...
Maybe you could have just gone, for safer option with your second base. I don't know where.
Вот. Yes, I don't know too.
Yeah.
I don't know too. Здесь просто этот зеленый, он просто заэкспандился очень быстро, прям, ну вообще даже не было шансов как-то к нему пристроиться. Единственное, да, вот как Крим сказал, что вот этот островок, где я мог прям его
Ты
отпинать, так
поставил сюда
скажем.
базу, да, вот на это место?
Ну, я не хотел это агрессии. Я вот реально не хотел вот этой агрессии. Ну, потому что у меня не было не прокачано в тот момент ни вот этой, как
Мгм.
манипуляция чоам, ни мотивация осады,
Денег мало было
motivation
у
assad.
тебя с 2 спайсами очень, то есть
Да,
вот в этом
да.
проблема.
И поэтому я смотрю, думаю, ну, в перспективе я должен занимать вот этот третий экспанд. Ну,
Uh,
этот,
I think maybe
спайс.
the problem for you, like I don't know, you led Harkonnen or Harkonnen was in time to take that spice that was between you and him. And with the third
Вот я...
spice field,
Ага.
it would be much easier for you to, like,
Yes,
get
yes.
some money.
Я думал его захватить, потому что он даже был мне дешевле по авторитету.
You
Но
should
так
have
как он
even
вперед,
started with that one, maybe, yes?
maybe, да, ну да, я хотел стартануть с него, как
Mm-hmm.
бы второй занимать это, но потом он успел вперед, пошел, и он, ну, не оставил мне только как этот занять, и все. Ну, потому что, видишь, скажем так, респауны у нас такие. Вот Криму повезло, у него реально, ну, Atreides был далеко, а мы с Харконем просто, ну, спина к спине. Может, если бы как-то чуть-чуть между нами была бы это пустыня,
I
ну,
just didn't want to spawn next to Harkonnen.
что еще?
When I
Ну,
scouted, when I
ага.
scouted and I saw that corrino was to my right and Atreides was to my left, I knew that I was gonna pick on Atreides early, and I was hoping that corrino and Harkonnen would fight.
Ну
And
да,
that was
это
my whole
довольно
plan.
очевидно было. Это да, это, я думаю, всем очевидно было, что мы, ну, между нами нет пустыни, и мы просто, ну, файтиться будем 100%.
So, Krim, do you think this is a bad matchup for Freeman, Freeman Harkonnen?
No, I mean you saw me kill him. All you have to do is make sure he use like I think if it's a straight fight with everybody just dumping all their operations in one region and it's a straight 65 CP versus 65 CP, even if you focus down all the executioners first, I'm pretty sure the Harkonnen are gonna win. But
Yeah.
if you manage to fight them either on a border and or if you let the I don't know if he was using red fluid or not, but you saw I waited for a lot of his units to die when he was trying to liberate the
Yeah, and he
observatory mountain.
didn't also have the full CP army there. If you are talking about that Harkonnen attack,
Yeah, on the observatory mountain. But
yes,
I think
yes,
he had a lot, but a lot of them die because I think he's using red fluid. So you just have to wait a little bit. You have to be patient.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it you attacked him with 65 CP or 62, something like that, and because I think like if Harkonnen, with full health, with like hero and with full composition, at least one fight you will lose against him.
I think so. And then and you will continue to lose because if he's playing the right counselor, he can remake his army faster than yours.
I'm actually not so sure. Like, you see, everybody is playing Raban, and what you're talking about is Yakin Nifat. He gets you this plus 30%.
Yeah, but what about the counselor?
Oh, the counselor. Yeah, there is. Yeah, counselor. Yeah, I agree. And basically, yes. And overall, the time of recruitment of Harkonnen units it's already faster, as far as I know, than other factions. So.
Yeah.
Ну, я еще, можно скажу,
Да-да.
вот в 5
Давай.
копеечек. Я не помню, там в чате Ангел предложил, что типа надо, может быть, снести базу Крима.
Мгм.
Я бы вписался без проблем. Но я не после этого что-то все это заглохло, после ну, этих слов, и никто ничего не стал чесаться. И просто ну, играли сами по себе. Мне кажется,
Кстати,
если бы мы в моменте бы... Ага.
что был за план, когда ты свой Кронос послал в мою регион? What was
Да
that
это
all
не...
about?
Да, это глупость была, само собой. Мне надо было на этот Worm Nest посылать. Я просто хотел ограбить эти Сичи и все. Там просто, ну, Мне удобнее было их грабить.
Ага.
Я не хотел осаду никакую. Ну, тут, видишь, ты же не знаешь, что я хочу. Ты только будешь,
No, yeah, but I don't like that
защищаться.
there's a Chronos flying over my main base.
Да. Ну,
I
это
don't like that.
логично. Это логично, да, что ты будешь атаковать и защищать это
Не, я
все,
ж тебе не
понятное
буду
дело.
позволять просто так.
Да
Давай,
нет, да
прилетай,
понятное
братан.
дело.
Я думал, ты хотел на мою базу.
Я тоже думал, да, я
Нет,
тоже думал
нет.
так.
А смысл? Блин, ты мой лимит переехал, как я там мог что-то сделать? Ну, восстановил его я, и
Ну
что
да,
толку?
like Corrino without fortifications, it's like very tough to keep fighting. But on the other hand, you didn't have artillery drones, I believe, in this game, right? And
Yes.
incinerators are also very good, like especially for aggressive gameplay without like some kind of fortifications, like good positioning if you don't have where your drones are going to from where your drones are going to deal damage. Yeah, in this case, these flamers are very good.
I
I,
like how
Ну,
Fremen feel right now. The Fremen military, it's not the strongest, but it's not the weakest. It gets the job done when you need it to.
это да, их сейчас балансили нормально. Плюс вот еще скажу, вот если бы вы бы отправили меня, ну, ты фу, еще несу, если бы я поставил бы у Крима базу бы, ну, вот, нагло бы,
Where?
то, блин, ну, внизу, ниже Сича сейчас покажу. Ну, ниже твоего основного
Но я,
здания.
я ж тебе это не позволял. Я там
Не,
сидел, я...
там был момент у меня, там спокойно, у меня был и деньги, и ты там не сидел. Это, ну, без шуток я говорю, если
okay, guys,
кому, вот кто
on Twitch,
стримил, посмотришь,
who is
там
watching it,
у
I will
меня это
stop streaming right
была
now.
опция. Я про
Maybe
другое
we'll
хотел сказать, что если бы я
continue later in the evening with some matches. Thank you for watching. See you.